Hello all Supernatural fans. This is a video that I'm doing on Dean Winchester's 1911. This is not a real pistol. This is an Airsoft. This pistol, you'll think it's real because it's metal. It's gorgeous. It is made by the company WE. And when you get these pistols, there's going to obviously be a orange plug out of the barrel, and it's going to have a brown plastic grips on it. Okay, that's the way they come from the manufacturer. So when you get this pistol, and if you want to make a Dean's pistol, obviously you take out the orange plug, and you replace the grips with an white ivory Colt grip. Okay, now here's one of the things about Dean's pistol. See where the Colt grip there, the little horse and stuff? On a lot of these pistols, that emblem medallion, what they call it, is up higher, and you kind of want it. It's almost in the center of the screws there that attach the grip to the pistol frame. So, and then of course this is what it looks like on the other side. So very, very nicely done. And this runs on a green gas. I'm going to hit the ejection handle here, and the magazine falls out. So we'll look at the magazine here. Once again, all metal, and that little hole right there is where you put the green gas. And from my understanding, the green gas is actually like a propane, and then you shove your BBs down in there, this part right here, and it'll fire just like a real 1911. So every time you pull the trigger, this slide is going to move back and forth just like a real 1911 with the green gas. Only you're not going to have the big pow sound from a 1911 45. So very, very well built. I just think this thing is awesome. Now, what I've done, everybody's going to ask, well, the engravings on it, did it come like that? No. As many of you out there know that I have one of the original screen-used pistols from Supernatural. And there's a long story behind that. So what I've done is I did a scan of the engravings, and I sent them to a shop that's going to do this, the engraver. Now this is laser done. Mine were hand engraved, so my engravings go a lot deeper, okay? But they did a laser engraving on this. Now, because there's a couple reasons. I promised the guy that did it that I would never reproduce this pistol to his exact stuff, okay? Because that's his work, okay? But what I did do, I changed it. And you'll never know where I changed it. There's the engravings. And you would have to have the original pistol there to see what's different. The other reason I didn't ever want to do it exact, besides my promise, is that there's only 2 of these in the United States right now. One is owned by me, and the other is owned by Jensen Ackles, because the company made one for Jensen, and a real one, just like mine. Mine's real. And so there's one in Austin, Texas, and there's one in Kansas City. But if you want your slide done, you can buy one of these pistols, take off the slide, and send it to me. To do this engraving, there's 2 different ways you can get this done. Now, this here's got a shadowing behind it. See right there, that kind of like light silver and stuff. So in mine, that's really deep, and that's part of the slide. So on this, they fake it, so it looks like it's a deep cut, but it's really not. And you can get that done. That's called the shadowing part. To do this, you're looking at $200 plus a little tax and the shipping, whatever it costs to ship it back to you. Okay? And it takes about a week. That's what my guy told me, about a week to get that done. So with that being said, Or you can go a different way, and the cost is $100, and it won't have this shadowing in there. So it's just basically the engraving, and it looks okay. This looks like it does on the show. This is a show match right here. Obviously not as deep as the shows because the show was hand engraved, but just wanted to let you guys see this and let you know about it. It's an awesome gun, pistol. Feels like a real one. It would. I mean, this is something that you wouldn't. You could take this into cons, you know, because once they look at it and they know it's an airsoft. But if you were out on the streets and a cop walked up to you and stuff, I mean, guys, they're going to think this thing's real. There's no doubt about it. This thing is a bad mofo, and I mean, I'm going to just kind of drop it here. I mean, that's heavy. That's a heavy pistol. This is not some cheap airsoft pistol that you're buying. Okay, this is top quality. I will let you know this is one of the original ones that when we started doing these, when I say we, WE, the company, started doing these pistols, they have a chrome-like finish on them. And today when you get them, they have a couple things. The metal is not as chromy. It kind of has a little bit of a black tint to it, but still looks really good. And then they're stamped. It'll say like 6mm BB and very small stuff on the side, this side here. And I think it's going to look. I think it's going to be just fine with the engraving and stuff on it. But a lot of people have asked me because they follow me on everything Supernatural, and I've gotten a lot of requests like, well, can I do this to my real pistol, and how much is it? The answers are yes, you can have that done to your real pistol, and the cost is the exact same. But here's the thing. Your slide, this is your slide right here, has to be blank. And by blank, that means it can have no markings. It can't say Colt, Rock Island, Llama, whatever pistol, Remington, whatever, it cannot be roll stamped in there. It has to be completely smooth, no name on it, on both sides. Because when you get this engraving done, what's going to happen is you're still going to see that, and it's going to look like shit. I'm sorry, that's just what it's going to look like. So if you have a blank slide with no factory markings on it, you can send me the slide. I'll get it done, send it back to you. So for real or airsoft, but they have to be blank. Okay? So if it's got manufacturer's markings on it, I wouldn't do it. You're just wasting your money in my book. So the pistol is gorgeous. It's a 98% match to Dean's, and nobody will know the difference between this and Dean's. Now, the other thing is, maybe like the third reason I did it this way too, is if somebody, because I'm giving you guys a pretty good look there, but you never see from the show, and if somebody was to copy that, I'll know it. And they can't, I mean, I don't care if you guys copy it. That's no problem. The thing is that you can't go and say, well, I got one of the original pistols from Supernatural. I can look at that and go, nope, you don't. I know it's different. You guys don't. And, but, boy, I'll tell you what, that's a sexy, sexy beast right there. So if you're wanting Dean Winchester's pistol, there is how you're going to get it. So contact me and I'll take care of you. That's what I do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video on Dean Winchester's nickel-plated, engraved Airsoft 1911. You guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.